What's up, everybody? This is your girl Erica from the Classy Climb blog, coming in a little late. We had a phone call that kept going over. We couldn't get it off the phone. So, listen, why Web 3.0 will destroy 50% of the creators. Why? Listen, whenever something new's out and is innovative and creative people hop online and they're like, yes, I'm so excited to do this thing, it's cool, right? People have time to throw years, if not months, down the hallway because they know they're going to get some type of payout on the back end. And here's the problem with Web 3.0, a lot of stuff is measurable, trackable. A lot of people are going to say, "Hey, what's your numbers? What's your P&L?" We're already starting to be there. Let me just make it very clear. Now, I've been telling y'all the most complaints y'all been hearing forever and ever from me is like I go to banks and they're like, "What is this? What is YouTube?" I have to change my NACA code to consulting. I have to do all this stuff. And the reason I do it that way is there's still a lack of respect for internet money, internet fame that's not completely tied to e-commerce, right? You have people come on all the time, like DJ Mako even says, "I'm not a YouTuber," and I laugh because I'm like, I would love to call myself a YouTuber. YouTubers out here making millions of dollars a year. The reason Web 3.0 is going to destroy a lot of people is because most people, just like most music artists, they are artists and they're sensitive about their shit. Let me see. I had a list of stuff I wanted to make sure I stay on topic. And drop your city and state in the chat if you could. It would be so very, very helpful. The reason 50% of creators are going to go is because it leaves the aspect of being fun and being this thing they just plainly do to this thing that they have to track, measure, and hire people to help manage them. Hold on, sorry. The reason people love YouTube and they love doing Twitter and they love doing podcasts is because right now they get to be creative. Right now they get to have, just kind of do whatever, right? But what I'm going to cover tonight is I'm going to talk about projects imploding, monetizing everything. Most artists don't know how to run a business, more retreats, more semi retirements, of course, fulfillment issues, comparison on steroids. Everything's leading back to small tribes, small events, small masterminds. Okay. So that's where we're going today. I'm knocking stuff over here. All right. So here's the thing. 3.0 is going to destroy a lot of people because it has measurements, it has tracking, it makes everything a business, it makes it a job, and it makes it no longer fun. Right? We're in the wild, wild west right now. Now, y'all saw a video I did a couple months back where I showed the Russian chick who has millions of subscribers on multiple channels selling a portion of her future rights, like, I don't know, 4% or small percent, but it seemed like it wasn't that much, but it really ended up being like 20% of her money in the future for a lump sum of money. People thought, man, this is so cool. Financing finally catching up and they're going to give creators the money they deserve. Yeah. And I was sitting there like, that's crazy. She could have made that off of dropping a book. She could have made that off of dropping a tutorial. She could have made that on dropping a meet and greet. The reason I said that's crazy is because that's kind of how Stripe payments and PayPal payments and stuff work now. They take 20%, anywhere from 5%, 10%, 14%, or 20% of whatever current money you make to repay your loans back. Now I'm gonna do a master like a 7-figure mastermind thing, and I'm gonna show y'all like Stripe loans and background stuff. We just can't do that shit on YouTube. We can't do it publicly. And the reason I'm showing you that is because I had a business mind. I came from a billings manager background. I came from a numbers background. So for me, it's never been about the popularity. It's never been about the numbers. It's always been about how much conversion am I getting, right? Even today, somebody was talking about how, look, Mark D right here. Hold on. DC, thanks for shouting me out earlier. I'm a 50-year-old with a 4-year-old, but my birthday day, so I'm 51. Congratulations, man. You know what I mean? Take care of your body, man. Be able to walk them kids down the aisle, pay for them colleges. Congratulations, Marty. Okay, so here's the thing. It has to be tracked, and people hate that, yo. People hate the numbers. Listen, you see how hard I work on phone calls to just do numbers with people. People, anything math related, they run from. Anything, tech related, they hate it, right? They're struggling to embrace it. And also, that's what it is with creators. Now, here's why. Half the people out here creating are just having a good time. Let me really break it down for you. The other day, Logic Spear, I'm gonna mention him a couple times this week because just I'm being nice. Logic Spear talks about how he would be on group chats and panels with other men, and he started to talk about money. And they'd be like, "Hey, man, get out of here with that shit. We don't want to talk about money here. We're talking about women, women's, right?" And he'd be like, "Hey, man, but what about the money? What about crypto?" And they would be like, "Yo, you got to pay us or get up out of here talking about that." You have a segment of our population that they just want to play. They want to goof off. They want to play. I mean, they're creating stuff as a joke. They're having fun. And I want them to have fun. But with Web 3.0, it kind of is going to suck some of the air out of it. Because when they start talking to people and like, yeah, I do this. You do this online? Because more employers are going to start looking for you online, looking for how you acting up online. And they're gonna be like, man, you online talking about women's all day. Like, this is your IP address. Like, you're not showing your face, but we have your IP address. This is you. This is your house. Who else is in your house? This sounds like you, right? Right? And so what will happen is these people are gonna have to explain themselves as, oh, I'm just being silly, I'm just goofing off, it's not serious. Every time one of these little viral moments happen where somebody, oh, they go find the person's business, they go find the person's job. Prime example, yesterday, I was showing y'all how in Sanford, Florida, these grown adults threw a brick through a 16-year-old kid's window. What it is, they thought he was a grown man. That's what it is. They thought he was maybe 8. They always think black people are older than they are, right? And when they did that, the boy was filming. He wouldn't react. He just, because he's a 16-year-old. He's like, okay, who said that? Who said they had a gun? Right? He's just filming as any other 16-year-old would do. And this is what's going to save him and give his family a lot of money in the end, right? Because these are grown men and both of them own their own businesses. First thing people said in the comments is like, they're going to lose their job. And this is why I laugh so much at the minority community. Most of these people, you trying to go get them fired and lose their job, they own their own business. They got government contracts. They doing other stuff. They are this bold every day because they don't have a job to go through. The reason they're out there in their neighborhood hollering at 3 p.m, because they ain't got a job, man. They own a business. But see, we think business means I'm gonna come on the internet and act silly every day. That's what we think. Oh, well, she's a business. She's self-employed. I'm goofy on the internet because I'm self-employed. I'm Uber driver, so I'm self-employed. No, 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 no. This man that threw this brick through this child's window, he owns his own acoustics company. They do installations. They do government contract. Okay? And he has his sons on his same LLC, aka business incorporation. So them people cutting up, sending the news reporters to his office don't matter. Because he's still gonna get them government contracts. He got them kids on that documents. Right? Majority of the people that were walking through the White House own their own businesses. Right? January 6th, most of them own their own businesses. A guy here in Texas that's like, hey, all this beef processing burning down, he owned his own cattle. So guess what he gonna do? He gonna build a beef processing center. He's gonna make millions of dollars in Texas off building his own beef processing center. When you know better, you move differently. But 50% of most YouTubers, Instagrammers, TikTokers, they out here want to be silly. They want to be seen. Right? They don't care about the money. This is what happened in the 1950s and 60s is people start saying, hey, man, I wrote this song. Well, guess what? You either going to get paid as a writer or you're going to get paid as a singer. Which one you want? And they would usually tell the singer, we're going to pay you more if you get written for the singer. And they would take it because they wanted cash in their pocket. And that's what most of the Instagrammers, YouTubers, and TikTokers you see right now on the internet are doing. A lot of these small creators, every week, I see somebody come up on TikTok and Instagram. They stole my design. Look, they stole my design. It'll be some t-shirt, it'll be some design company. And I go, dang, what happened? They stole your design? And what happens is you guys are so against working a damn job, you don't know how to run an office like an office. I even struggle with running an office like an office after so many years of being independent. All right. So I'm gonna show you a few examples. And the reason I keep telling y'all that is most people want to come on this internet and be silly and then figure it out. No. That's not how it works. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you a couple of them that I want to show you. We go here and just walk you through some of what I'm saying. This is Terry, and this is part of why I was saying this is we're not going to be in a recession. Can y'all hear that? Put a one in the comments. I don't wait. Hold on. I don't think y'all can hear that. Hold on. Let me see. Let me go this way. Nope, not this way. There it is. Okay. I'm gonna try it again. Tell me if y'all can hear. Put a one in the comments.
I keep hearing people talk about a recession, and we're not in one yet. When we're in a recession, these 5 things will start going down. One is the GDP, the global domestic product. There's an economic council that will tell us that those numbers are going down. So just look out for news articles saying that it's happening. 2, income. People will stop getting raises, salaries will be cut, income will go down. 3, employment. The unemployment numbers will start rising. You'll see people not having jobs. 4, manufacturing numbers. Companies will not be able to produce as much. And then 5, retail sales. When we don't have a lot of income and we're unemployed, we of course won't be buying as much from retail. So when those 5 things start going down, you'll know we're actually in a recession.
Okay.
I keep hearing.
Did everybody hear that? Put a one in the comments if you did. I hope you did. I just want to, because everybody's like, "Oh, you're saying it's a recession? It's a recession right now." I'm like, it's not. Let's see if I can get Dr. Hyde pull up. It's a t-shirt company. I just want to show y'all. I don't think they're gonna be in here under that. Nope, I ain't gonna be able to get them under this. Long story short, what I've noticed is some of these t-shirt companies, some of these workout fitness brands, and we've done this inside courses, is we've looked up people's. Oh wow, of course it's not gonna do it right. Hold on. There we go. We looked up some of these people's brands, and they've been able to migrate and move left and right because they have staff, they have people working for them, they have shipments. Again, every fitness YouTuber you've ever seen that made it long term, they had a clothing line, and they've done supplements some way somehow, right? Even him documenting his journey, like how some of it's been lonely, and just leaving the military to go to owning his own business, how that's changed. Go look him up. Go look him up. Like, don't listen to me. Again, his supplement company. I remember working at this gym in Round Rock before when they were selling like 40K a month, right? But I was doing 40K a month off YouTube. And I just want to clarify, a lot of people are trying to sell you, like this kid right here. I'm gonna show you him in a second. They're making probably like $1 million to $2 million a month off supplements company right now, which is amazing. This guy right here, if I can find him, Russell Swole, he has his own gym. He has his own gym, bought the warehouse space. You know what I'm saying? Sells t-shirts, sells stuff. I've bought all kind of stuff from him. And people go, well, these kids can't make money off this. They can. They live very lean, have a whole warehouse, have a business. And the reason 3.0 is going to destroy a lot of people, let me get out of here. The reason 3.0 is going to destroy a lot of people is what you're going to learn is what they did a couple years ago, 2019, you can't do that now. You can't do that now, right? A lot of Ella Talks, all these people, I can pull some more up. They did a lot of promos. Folks did a lot of play for play. Robert Kiyosaki right now on YouTube, he's running every day thousands of dollars in ads. David Beck Carroll, same thing. Value Entertainment, they're running thousands of dollars in ads. They done bought a whole studio. And so a lot of people think, well, I'm just gonna come and I'm gonna get viral in my basement like Kevin Samuels, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be Gucci. And when they're not, they're gonna be demoralized, right? We see Earn Your Leisure is on CNBC. Let's keep it a buck. John Henry, if I could go, I could pull him up again. But John Henry essentially told you a while ago, when you see these articles produced by these newspapers and these TV shows, CNBC, Fox Business stuff, hit up the writer. Hit up the people on staff. You don't think they have somebody on staff right now, Earn Your Leisure, that's all they're doing day in and day out on the internet, hitting up all these staffs of these TV corporations? Why? Because TV still gives this air of respectability. Hey, I was on TV, etc., etc. And we all have different goals for what we're trying to do with this thing. We just all do. Um, part of Web3 is going to be documentation, right? The football players, half the people you talk to about football players, oh man, I don't think these football players should be paid. I literally told you, don't ever comment on my Facebook page again. I think there's no respect for people who don't think these kids should be paid. I've had several family members who've been full-time sports folks in college. They couldn't even finish their degree in time because they every day and night working out. I worked out with my trainer and then worked out a second time the other day. Y'all thought I was about to die on the floor. I was on the floor in here, like, Jesus, carry me to the bed. Because it was that intense. Yet you expect these kids to do this every day and night without compensation. Well, what's happening in Web 3.0 is the kids that get shine, and I'm already seeing it carve out. There's two twin white girls who play basketball. They've already got $3 million in $3 million in NIL money coming to them. People doing sponsorships with them. You're still gonna have a bunch of kids who aren't great at speaking, don't really want to be seen, want to be under the radar because that's what their family's teaching them in Florida and Georgia and all these places. And they're not going to get no money. And they're going to be very depressed because they're going to look around and see all these people making all this money. Sorry, y'all, I jogged earlier and it's still, my lungs are burning right now. And they're going to see these kids be so depressed, demoralized because it's such a tracking system. They're going to be like, you don't make no money. Why you don't make no money? You play football for Alabama. Right? Even though for years, Alabama trying to convince you that they don't pay these players, that everybody just happens to be driving Dodge Chargers down there and Hummers in the poorest state in the all of America, second to Mississippi. Mississippi's number one poorest, but Alabama's right there behind them. But yet they're convincing you that all these kids from Alabama, the poorest, one of the poorest states in the whole United States, have Hummers and Range Rovers, and they don't know how they got them. They drive in pickup trucks, brand new Dodge Ram pickup trucks that are $50,000, but they don't know how they got them. See, 3.0 is going to clear that air out. 3.0 is going to have it tracked. 3.0 going to tell your business. I'm in 2.0, and today we had over 40 phone calls to our phones in here. People like, hey, I know you're looking for funding. You don't know I'm looking for funding? Yes, I do know you're looking for funding. I know you're looking for funding. Some broker shared your paperwork in another office, so I know you're looking for funding. The internet told me you're looking for funding, so I'm here. And you be like, whoa. Right? I called a tow truck company in Florida. 2 hours later, it got to the dealership and I finally rescued my stolen vehicle. And the person watching this, they know they stole it. Right? They got a lick off me. They got some money on the way out the back door. But again, I didn't want to call the police. I didn't want to play this game of like, hey, I'm calling the police, marking it stolen. The insurance company gonna ask, wow, because now it's stolen. Long and the story short, if they see this, they know what I'm talking about. I get it to Florida dealership. Not even an hour later, I get calls from the department down there. Hey, did you want to trade this truck in on a new truck? No, I wanted service so I can bring it on back. Oh, okay. Then they finance manager come like, hey, were you looking for a new truck? Because we can just change this truck you got right here. Sir, I'm not looking for a new truck. Could you just, put the batteries in and be served? Oh, it's in the service department. We just happened to look over there at your file. Then we looked your business up and we know, you've had multiple trucks. We looked at your DOT numbers. Whoa, what? This is what companies are doing now in Web 2.0. Straight up with the Google. That's why when I'm on the phone with y'all and y'all haven't Googled something, I look at you crazy. I'm like, you paid for a phone consultation, you ain't Googled? Good. God bless you. God bless you, because the where we're going in our economy, you're going to need to know how to use Google. Okay? Now, all the other funding companies that called me all today, trust me, these broker folks that say, oh, we don't share your information, they share your information. They shared them. There's a whole broker network. They're all sharing it. Trust me. Right? When Stripe gives me a loan, I know because the phone rings like crazy the next 3 days. Hey, we know you're looking for funding. No, I'm not. Listen, we know you just got some funding. Can we get you some more funding? I'd be like, what in the world? So the internet is telling you. You dig what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So this 3.0 is going to have a lot of people demoralized because they don't want to focus on the business side. And I get it. It's exhausting. If you're not from this background, if you haven't been trained at all, if you're just some 22-year-old, I get it. Prime example, there's a woman who had a TikTok house. Did y'all see that video? I'm going to pull it up for you real quick. She had the TikTok house. I put it in the community tab a few days ago, maybe. Let's see if I can pull it up. TikTok house. And the guy came, and he is. Let me see TikTok house interview. I think this is the one. Let me see. Oh, okay. Here you go. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so there's two of them. One by Vice and one by Today. I'm gonna pause them both because they won't let you get away with playing this stuff. YouTube's a hater. Hold on a second. Let me see. And the reason I'm showing y'all this is because people didn't listen, right? A lot of people, they were half listening when this woman did this article, this interview. The black girls in the TikTok house mama went to Ivy League school. Okay, let me go ahead and pull this down. Okay, pull this down like this. Okay, let me show y'all this. And let me read this real quick. Dr. Dick's Automation Auto Awareness, which Dr. Dix will be coming back on here soon. Pay-per-view internet viewage is coming. The internet should be for productive people, not bums. Dr. Dick always gonna come with the wildness, and I respect him for that because he can get away with it. Now let me go ahead and show you. Okay, these neighbors doing too much. Okay, this woman right here. See the black girl right here in the beginning? Can y'all see her in the front? Right here in the thumbnail. This one right here. Is everybody seeing what I'm saying? Please put a 1 in the comments if you're seeing what I'm seeing. Okay. Let me make sure. Can y'all see it? This internet tripping. All right. So prime example. Her mother went to Ivy League school. First thing they say, well, why you got your daughter in here? Why she ain't at college up there at Harvard like you did? And she said, listen, come on. I put money away for them. I'm the one who put a company together to rent this house so that all the kids that live in the house just pay me a percentage to live in the house and create this content. Now, where am I going with this? This girl mama who's Ivy League is not worried about these black girls who are from a upper class area being on TikTok. Why they not worried? Because they mama got connections. Let's just go there, right? Number two, their daughters are making $50,000, $100,000 a month off TikTok. They know it's not going to last forever. Even when the dude interviewed and talked to him, he kind of salty because he's like an old Gen Xer, maybe late millennial, but he sound like he 40 plus. Tripping. He like, well, what about college? What about real life? And they're all looking at him like, well, this is only temporary. Who cares? And some of them are serious because the black girl whose mom is from Yale is sitting there. Well, not Yale. I know it's one of the other Ivy Leagues. She literally goes, I feel sorry for some of these kids. This is the only thing they got. They don't have other plans. I have other plans. She's not dumb. This is why I argue about rapping, boxing, sports. The kids who have 2-parent homes, who have parents with some brains in their head, they don't take this shit serious. They know they're going to go do something else. But the way Web 3.0 is, it's whoever is best positioned. How did YouTube kick off in the beginning? It was whoever was best positioned. Even now, YouTube has it where people have the best cameras, the best audios, the graphics, all this stuff that costs money, that require you to be having somebody editing it. They're rewarding those people. Now, I'm not playing this because I want y'all to go watch it. I put it in the community tab. I'll put it back in the community tab. Go. It's short. You ain't got to watch it that long. Listen to what the mom is saying in there because she's spot on. She knows this is temporary, but she's making a percentage off every single kid. So if every single kid in that house, because it's a luxury house in California, is paying her, let's say each person paying her $10K a month off top. And there's, I think 12 people in the house. Mom Dukes is living well. She gonna ride this out. These kids, she gonna make sure them kids have contracts. They even have a second house that's a couple's house, which y'all can watch that too. That's like weird, but listen, Web 3.0 gonna require tracking. It's gonna require tracking. It's gonna require numbers, right? Look at this house. It's massive, right? This is the girl who mom is Ivy League, and she like, girl, bye. She don't even care. You guys gotta watch this. It's quite comical. It's 22 minutes, and it's almost like we're just having fun, but we're making money. And he's like, well, what are you guys gonna do with this money? And half of them have no clue because they're 19. Of course, they don't know what they're going to do with some money, right? But the girl whose mom rents this whole house with a pool in the backyard and all these kids coming in and out, their mom already got them straight. Their mom going to have their retirement set up. She even says it off to the side. Their mom has them straight. All these other kids, they're going to wake up and then they're going to have to get jobs. They're going to wake up 5 years from now and have to get jobs. If they aren't like the fitness YouTubers, look, there's the mom. There's the mom. Ivy League mom, Michelle. Look at her. She's straight. She making bank. He even talks to her like, you out here making bank off these kids. She said, well, we're the agency. And I decided to get the house. He said, wait a minute. Now, see, this house they filming in, I don't believe she lived there. I'm going to tell y'all this right now. I don't believe that woman lived there whatsoever. This woman's renting a multi-million-dollar house for some kids to live in and do this. And she's getting 10% off. That's not where she lived. But see, they can't show you where she lived because then it would be like, oh my God, she's making money off these kids. Go watch this thing. Go watch this thing. Quite interesting. If you know, you know, right? Now, why did I bring that up? Because there's several YouTubers who out here lying to y'all. They rent houses in Atlanta and then they act like it's their house, all this shit that you know it's not true. They got 30, 40 credit cards. If you actually listen to them, they tell them themselves, right? If you're on YouTube, the majority of your money comes from people. They watch your channel, then they start clicking around. They start clicking old things. Even Diamond Dave said it the other day. He had his show and somebody found some old Gumroad link, clicked on it and got in his classes. That's how serious people be looking for links or going back to check to see if what you say is real. Web 3.0 is going to be all about receipts. And if you're struggling, they're going to look at you like you're stupid. Why are you struggling? Because the bar of entry is going to be higher. All right. So again, go check that video out. Definitely hit the like button. Part of what you're going to start seeing, let me pull up my other dude I want to pull up real quick for y'all, is you're going to start seeing these awaken. See if I can pull them up. Awaken journeys. Not making fun of anybody, I promise. Y'all, that run is just, I'm dying. I went running with some people and I'm dying. So out of shape. This is a damn shame. All right. Let me show you this screen again. Okay. I can't even breathe. All right. So here it is. Danny Morrell. Danny Morrell made millions of dollars in real estate. And then he got divorced. Now, you know how them red pill men folk be that you took it all my monies. But this dude right here was like, no, I'm going to make another brand called Awaken. Right? And he making a killing, y'all. A killing. He's here in Austin, Texas, but he does half the events in San Diego. Now, if you go here, go back in here. I needed to go. Let me go over here. Okay, so the next one is in Austin in December, but San Antonio. Where's the one in San Antonio? Hold on. Awaken, heal, transform. There's one for San Antonio. Let me pull it up. How do I get the San Antonio one? I don't want Austin. I want San Antonio. Let me see if I can pull up his tickets. Tickets for Transform. If you go here, this is Awaken to Your Highest Self. You guys will start seeing more of this. Awaken to Your Highest Self. Let's go look up Danny here. I know $2 million, multi-million dollar agents out of California who come all the way to Austin. And I don't bother them when they come because they come for this. And they go, Erica, I was at the Awaken. Why weren't you there? I'm like, I'm not there. So look at his past Awakens. He was in Denver, Colorado, $670. He was in Austin for $670. He's going to be in November. He's going to be in Coronado Bay. What is that, Mexico? Is that San Diego? Where is that at? And this isn't me making fun of it. I want you to be very true. Hold on. What is this location? Wherever Coronado Bay is, that's where he's going to be. Now, if you've been in any of my classes, you know what I'm talking about. This is a big, big thing. All we did was type in Awaken to Your Highest Self. And of course, that event ended, so it's not showing me all the details. But if you go look, I'll pull up Danny Morrell some more, his podcast. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Now I'm gonna show you some of the people there. Why am I showing you this and why does this matter? What's gonna happen is you're gonna start having people who come out here and absolutely burn the blank out. And y'all guys might remember this guy. Let me see if I can pull him up. Um, if you actually listen to his story, he was homeless in his car. He just knew, I can't get back to LA. I can't go back to LA. So let me show you this guy. Some of you might remember him. If you do, in the chat, just put a one, put a yes. I remember him. God, no. Help me, Jesus, help me. All right, so this is Garen Jones. He has a daughter who's in college, just to get and then he has a baby. That's just how people be doing it out here. All right, 8-month-old baby and a grown daughter in college. Now he looks young because of the dreads and because he takes care of himself. Now here's the thing: some of y'all might not remember him, but he was Derek Jackson before Derek Jackson. I'm gonna tell y'all again, this is how long I've been on the internet. That's why when people try to sit here and challenge me, I'm like, baby, I've been on the internet too long. I've been on the internet too long. I know these people. I've seen these people. I've interacted with these people at conferences. He was Derek Jackson before Derek Jackson. Now, let me tell you what happened to him. He was a model. He did a lot of women positivity things. I got a daughter. And then all of a sudden, he started getting some therapy. Let's just go there. He started getting some therapy. And he has the whole brand mindset is everything. And guess what happened when he got that therapy? He said, you know what, y'all? I'm just go there. The reason I have so many women followers and I'm saying all these things is because I didn't have a dad. And I was angry with other men. So I got therapy. I'm just gonna go there. You can watch this interview for yourself. I got therapy, and this is what I made: the brotherhood. This is in Austin, y'all. And there's a couple different people in here. It's about men's work. It's about shadow work. It's about King becoming a true man. And I'm not making fun of this. I'm being 100% into what he's talking about. Because you have a lot of kids who have grown up with mothers. Is this showing on screen? Good. Who've grown up with mothers and sisters, and they're going to get to a point where they're making all this money and they're not happy. Tim Jackson's whole purpose-driven thing, he has the course on mission purpose, is he said he had a wife, he loves his wife, he had the business, he had money, he's got a son, he's got all these things, and he was not happy because he wasn't on his purpose. So what you're going to start seeing in Web 3.0 is this birth of small tribes, tribe movements. Build your tribe, build your men group, build your women group, build your femininity group, wife school, husband school. Get into these small tribes. Why? Because these people are realizing Web 3.0, the metrics won't meet what they want it to say. There's a really hot dude here on YouTube who's like, I'm hot. And I can't get the hot women I want to get because I don't got no money. It's a white dude, and he's very interesting. But I've talked about him in several of my classes. Like, y'all, there are people out here who are having a full mental breakdown because they are on YouTube, and this is a sea of critics. Everybody's going to be a critic. Oh, I don't like the way you do this, Eric. I don't like the way you wear this. I don't like oh, Eric, get this done. You need to do that. You need to lose weight. Listen, you got a sea of critics. And thank God I was raised with a mom, a dad, married, and then a stepdad because I love myself. You dig what I'm saying? If you come out here and read these comments, some people would jump off a bridge reading these comments. But that's what the mob of criticism is. You have to realize these people don't like themselves at home. So they see you out here on the internet loving yourself, liking yourself, respectful, enjoying your life, and they can't figure it out. It rubs their soul wrong that you out here enjoying life. Okay? So this dude is out here making a killing from the brotherhood. Now he says, if you go listen to the interview, don't take my word on it. Listen to the interview. People love Austin. Austin is the shit. Okay. And how he, saying, just being his authentic self, learning, changing, growing. Oh, my message changed. Who I am changed. Now I speak to men, right? Because I know what I was going through. You dig what I'm saying? So y'all can check this out for yourselves. But if you go look back up, he used to be a model, a dancer. He's in his 40s now. Okay. Again, you could be a different parent at 18 than you can in your 40s. So whenever people are like, oh, you're getting too old to have a baby, I'll be like, nah, trust me. Never, never, never too late. And again, he's 42 and the woman is 33. People are like, Erica, but it's just a 10-year gap. Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, not a 20-year gap, not a 22-year-old, but a 10-year gap. All right. So again, and he looked as young as her. Not no disrespect, no harm, no foul. You know what I'm saying? He looked younger than her, really. But anyway, so this is in Austin. This is in the Hill Country. This is totally where I want to get my house. Somewhere where I can overlook Austin. But if you go through his journey, go through some of these people out here, you'll see what I'm talking about. A lot of these people get out here, make some money. If you go back far enough, you'll see where he was on the hair box. He used to be a model. All this stuff out in LA and had to leave. He said, I gotta get out of LA. I gotta get out of here. Right? And also the mindset of where he was at. And this is why I keep telling y'all, your zip code is the number one predictor of your success. People hate hearing that, but it's the truth because your zip code is who's around you, who's talking to you. This is why you can't put your kids in certain neighborhoods. Your kids aren't strong enough. Y'all not investing enough. And I'm not trying to be ugly. Y'all are not investing enough in your kids for them to be strong enough to withstand the peer pressure from other adults. You're not. I have siblings who have a completely different life than me, and they kind of got back right after realizing, like, man, Erica, how do you do that? I'm like, I don't deal with these people. Excuse my language. I was about to say something ugly. I don't deal with these people because they're not on our level. They're not on our frequency. They don't live the life we live. I remember my brother was hanging out with gang members, and they told him, "Why are you over here? Your mom's in the military, and you live in a middle class neighborhood. What are you doing over here?" To this day, my brother goes, that should have been his wake-up call, but it wasn't. Okay. So anyway, this is Garen Jones. I'm pointing these people out because I want to show you this is what you're going to see more of in Web 3.0. You're going to have all these kids online trying to find themselves, and they can't find themselves. So then they're going to start going to do what? Well, these coaches. This is why when people say, "Oh, these people selling courses ain't going nowhere." Of course, people selling courses are not going to last. It's the people who build tribes that'll last. It's people who build groups that will last. You dig what I'm saying? Did I lose everybody in that conversation? I hope I didn't. But again, even on here, awaken to your highest self. If you go look at all the people that he's bringing up on this show, on this podcast, I can go through almost all of them. And I promise you that is where it's at. I'm just telling you. You can go look them up. Every one of them. Awaken your feminine energy. Awaken your masculine energy. You know, how you get real happiness. Transformation. You're going to start seeing more of that. Because if you're a person who wants to start and run your own business, you're already on a higher vibration level. Let's just be honest. You're on a different level than most people. Because most people just want to show up at a job, somebody else do the work, and they don't have to do a lot. That's where most people are. Okay? So small tribes, small groups, small masterminds, small seminars, that's where it's going. I'm being very clear. When you have people making moves, like when I'm sitting here telling you about YouTube and I'm telling you about the building the houses, why I keep telling y'all about this is because I can tell you step by step what I'm going to do next and that I know other people have done, but they won't tell you that truth, right? The 4 months to get those houses to almost 50% completion and get 200K in hard money on both of them and then turn around and do some more stuff. Come on, man. Y'all don't understand the game. Again, Andy buys house and Miss Gigi is going to be at the boat party. The agent from Detroit is going to be at the boat party. Black Heights Media is going to be at the boat party. Everybody that I frequent with, DJ the Money Coach, Tim Jackson, if his wife don't have the baby early, is going to scoop down for a day for the boat party, the winery part, and bow back up. You're going to have everybody that I vibrate with because I'm literally telling you, like, we're moving to a new level, new frequency. We will not be available. So I just want you to understand what's the changes that are coming. Web 3.0 is going to wipe out so many people who are out here just kind of playing around, and they may enjoy playing around. I get on the phone call with a lot of y'all and you're like, well, I like doing it. Nothing wrong with having a hobby. Again, what I talked about earlier on people not being well-rounded, it's the not well-roundedness when they try to be cheap and do everything. You can't do all this stuff. I have a VA that does so many things that I look up later. I'm like, dang, he did that too. Wouldn't have known it. You know what I'm saying? Erica, I work for a major game publisher executive, and 80% of the turnover meetings are focused on Web3, tokenomics, and the tech stability behind it. Bingo. Congratulations, Mark. Keep working them legs. Yeah, that model is going away. Productivity, that's where the metaverse will be used as a tool to generate income. The new norm for jobs will be within metaverse. Partly yes, but partly no. It'll still be some drag on it. It'll be some drag, and I'll give you pushback later in future videos. Women's. Talking about them women's. Y'all, I'll be having fun on here. I don't know what y'all doing, but I'm having fun. They said he was burning out in that community with his cat and racing through there. Is that true? It doesn't matter, Anthony Johnson. If you throw a brick through somebody's window, you're going to jail. Let me be very clear. I don't give a rat's. You put your hands on somebody, you're going to jail. You throw a brick at someone's head, that's attempted murder. You're going to jail. If Anthony Johnson in here throws a brick at a white boy with blonde hair and blue eyes head, you're going to jail. Y'all out here acting like, well, I live in this neighborhood and that means whatever. I don't care what that means. You're going to jail. The internet's not here to play with y'all. Y'all want to throw bricks, you want to fight, you want to whoop that trick, you're going to whoop it right up in jail. Okay? Can't hear. Did y'all hear it the second time? Yeah, some people are hearing it. Okay, got some ones in here. We're not even in a bear market yet. This is what's cracking me up, because everybody looks like a genius when crypto's up. Everybody looks like a genius when the market is up. It's the shorting of the market. Go watch that Robert Kiyosaki video posted. His friend said, "Listen, shorting the market isn't easy, because you have to put some money up. If you short the market and you're wrong, you put money up." This is why AMC play is so much greater. This is why we're still talking about it, because people are like, why are people still talking about AMC? It's not even doing anything. It ate millions out of hedge funds who bet on it going down. And when you bet on it going down and it doesn't go down, you got to pay up. See, shorting is different from betting it going up. It's a different ball game. I'm not going to go too deep in it because, again, I'm not a stock market expert. That's not my deal. That's not my deal. Dividend stocks all day. We can talk about it. What companies I think are going to be here for the next 100 years? We can talk about it. But we'll ask Diamond Dave more. But that's the thing. That's why these hedge funds were crying and trying to shut the internet down. And Robinhood was going in conniptions and it ran out of liquidity. And they didn't have any money because guess what? When you say something's going down, it don't go down. You got to pay. And I'm giving you the most basic. Yeah, people steal designers stuff all the time. They're watching day and night on the internet for stuff. A bodybuilder I watch has a supplement company. Is Greg Douchet is the man. And this is why when people say, well, man, are you even working out? Blah, blah, blah. Listen, baby, you can work out day and night, but you're not going to look like these YouTubers and these Instagrammers. They're on the juice. And I love it because he just does a whole video series about people on the juice, women on the juice. He's on the juice. All these people on the juice. Oh, natty or not natty. Listen, there are boys in there who say, I don't want to wait till I'm 30 years old to have my full adult body. Listen, 30 years old is when you as a man have anywhere from 25 to 30 is your peak muscle. 16 to 21, you're running your ass off. Right? Now, there is a level of people in track in their late 30s. And my nephew's in his 20s, and he was in track, and there were men older than him smoking him. And my nephew, guys, if you guys see my nephew, his body for fat is I think it was 6%. He couldn't even sleep right. It was so low. And people are like, oh, is your nephew? What is he on? He's so thin. And I'm like, he runs track. He just has leg muscles. Everything else is just thin. He's eating rice balls, running down the street. Okay. And he was trying out for the Olympics. He didn't make it. So when I see stuff like, oh, wait, I'm not even sharing my screen. I apologize. I thought I was sharing my screen. Dang it. Let me show y'all this. Okay, here you go. Sorry. You're not going to look like this without some juice. You dig? You could work out day and night. You're not going to look like this. You're not going to look like this. Okay, you're not. This is why the internet web 3.0 is not a joke, because he literally is, hey, this guy's not natty. This guy's not natty. There's a ton of them not natty. Of course. Right? lighting, camera angles, you know? Some of this stuff is not, again, Mr. Universe. The reason I started watching him is I watched a video on Mr. Universe, basically jumping out a window, tried to hurt himself. And another fitness guy tried to hurt himself. And I was watching, I was like, what the world? And, you got to realize when you start putting chemicals in your body, like your brain is like, what's happening to me? It's just trying to process. So again, even Greg's girlfriend is not, look, again, this guy is a former world champion. Regular old booty, regular old booty Judy, regular old butt. She not no damn Dana Lynn Bainey. She not just regular caked up booty. The average bodybuilder man is 5'4" to 5'8". Look at him look at him. He's doing tippy toes. This is why these camera angles is fooling y'all. I've been to many Fit Pro events and I'm taller than almost all the men there. I'll be sitting there like, oh my God, how am I taller than all the men here? What's happening to me? Okay. So again, this is Web 3.0, same thing. It's telling people business. All right. Thank God for the internet. They should be paid. Almost lost my scholarship in college over 5 suits. That's the thing, Mark D. These kids are going to, you know who the twins I'm talking about? Good. There you go. Diamond Dave knows what I'm talking about. They're going to be paid. You're going to see a lot of white middle class kids from random places hella paid because the way Web 3.0 is going to go down. Yeah. Got the receipts. What's up? Welcome. Data is the most powerful resource 3.0. Every individual will be assigned an algorithm. Listen, it's again, I'm telling y'all. Oh Lord, y'all got so much in here. I'm trying to read it and be respectful, but y'all got a lot in here. A lot in here, a lot in here. I apologize. I'm gonna try my best. Y'all got a lot in here. Remember 2017 and 2028 when Erica was all real estate? I'm just telling you. Even now, apple cider. When I show y'all all this real estate later in the year, you gonna look. Let me show you another dude. Let me show you a dude right now on Instagram. This guy right here. I'm gonna hang out with them next week. Real. Brett Franklin. Look this guy up on your own free time. Him and Nick Perry. I brought Nick Perry on people like $5,000 for a wholesaling course. No way, Erica. This guy owns an oil rig now. I'm gonna go out and see it. It's here in Texas. They have partnered with each other enough. Let me pull it up. Let's see if I can get a good one. This is them out there. It should be out there in Houston. It's an hour up from Houston. So him and Nick Perry went and bought this oil rig. And they making money. Now, when you say, well, Erica, how much money could they be making? If oil's $130 a barrel right now. Most oil company investment, you got to put $30,000 down. And you're just a fractional, tiny investor. Tiny. Every guy that you're going to see that's going to be at this thing right here, these wholesalers and flippers, these guys right here, at this event in Houston, I'm not marketing it because I'm not affiliate. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Any event y'all see me talking on my channel about, I get affiliate, I get paid for. Let's just be very clear. Let's be very frank. I'm not like some of these YouTubers saying I only make $9,000 from Google AdSense. I can't live off that. Sir, you make $40,000 a month in course sales from old videos and new videos and book sales. It's from people watching your video, not because they just Googled you and want to work with you. Please stop that lie. I hate when people do the fake Google. Oh, I'm just on YouTube and I only make a little bit of AdSense money. What do you make from courses? What do you make from spells? What do you make from other stuff? In the mastermind I put out, I'm gonna show y'all numbers. I'm gonna show y'all strike loans. I don't care. You don't care? Because we're going into the change in marketing. Y'all ain't gonna do it no way. But again, look, cash for oil wells. Y'all think this is funny? Diamond Dave's in Houston area. If you drive around enough in the edges of Houston, you'll see these signs. Cash for oil wells. People inherit stuff they don't want. These same guys, this guy I'm showing you here, it was an 8-figure wholesaler. Office, staff, PPC, all that. I'm telling y'all, when I see wholesalers, they're either going into government contracting, new construction, or something that's going to make money. That's facts. Hating on those babies, hating on those babies. Organic virality is pretty much a wrap if you just so happen to go viral. That doesn't always translate to long term success. Facts, master at IT. Folks are going to learn very quickly that all these people that you see out here are juicing their channels, pay for play. Listen, if I wanted to snitch on Fresh and Fit, I already know. I can show you the emails where you have to pay 10K to come on there. Oops, said it out loud. Whatever. These people that try to act so tough, we are in small circles. I keep telling you, I told you the video the other day, the circle is so small, people doing it. I literally have the emails from people who like, hey, pay me 10K, I'll let you come on my channel. I have them. I have them. So this, you can't ever, the people that are really doing it, like, again, miss me with that. There's one dude right now, you pay 40K to get on his channel. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Thank you, Jay. Mom's got paperwork. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Um, the air was really cloudy. We have the Sahara hair kind of thing, that kind of thing going on. Coronado of San Diego. Thank you so much. I was trying to figure out where is that at. He's making banks. He'll import from their pain. Yes. Making money. I've been on YouTube a long time, but I've also been a watcher of YouTube a long time, right? Like people, when people are organically themselves and can tell on themselves, like I've been in masterminds with some people y'all wouldn't even believe where I'm making more money than some of the people in the mastermind. And it wasn't until they started running ads or doing certain things that they made more money than me. And that's not being a dry hater, that's not being a snitch, that's not being any of that. That's just honestly telling you Web 3.0 is going to wear people out because they show you the data. 3 years ago, everybody's like, hey, Erica, we all going to start running crazy promo levels on Facebook, Instagram, and this. $20 a day. You going to join in? You going to join in? We'll all share each other's stuff. Why do you think some of the same people keep being on the same conferences? They agreed and handshake years ago. I just didn't agree and handshake. But you let that, I'm the bad guy. Enjoy life, yeah. I was about to say, yeah, girl, that look at that chat. Okay. Yes, Jordan Sparks. There you go. There you go. You do you remember him now? Yes, he did. Some people can't. They really can't. There's some people who really cannot handle it. I'll show you a couple other people who are going to be in government contract, and they're gonna rock it. Yes, join the military. Get away from people. Go on somewhere. I noticed that with a lot of my male students. I have to mentor them on man stuff far more than I should. Might be my next pivot. Master IT. Let me tell you, how many tech guys are doing masculine trainings here? There's one guy who teaches what do you call it? It's not karate, it's jujitsu. And all the people in their schools are all tech guys. They feel stronger, they feel better, they can fight. You know what I mean? I was trying not to say it. I don't want people to be like, man, Erica's racist and terrible person. And she's, it's okay. You don't deal with those babies. You know what I'm saying? Zip code matter, placement matters. Zip code really matters. My mom grew up in a zip code that was amazing for black folks, but now the pinnacle of the ghetto. Not for long though. We're moving a new level here. No, Aunt. Nobody causes you to attack you. No, Aunt. That is a lack of self-control. If you think, hey, I'm driving through a neighborhood and I don't like the way this kid's driving through this neighborhood, so I'm gonna throw a brick through his window, and you need therapy immediately. You need therapy and anger management immediately. You are not entitled to put your hands on anybody because of something they did. You're not entitled to do that, Ann. Love you, man. Great pose on your thumbnail, but you put your hands on somebody, they will blow you away out here. Quit playing with people. That's dangerous. If you really think that you can do that, you think you can put your hands on people because you don't like the way they drive, you go to jail. Right? You're going to jail. Yeah. Who here throwing bricks committing second degree? Exactly. It's crazy. No way. You buy an option put and it doesn't work like you thought, lose all that money. Please tell him. Look, Diamond Dave is doing a way better job of all that than me. Y'all go watch him, go listen to him. But I'm just that's my rough answer for that, right? My overall answer. You're probably like, man, that's terrible description, Erica, but that's the best I could do to explain it for y'all in here. So, uh, is that that's the thing? It's like I can run down the street every day, ain't gonna look like that. Grace, praise, gratitude. Yes. Hold on, Marcus. Since you don't know where we at, I'm gonna go ahead and block you. Blocked ministry. You can get close to those physique naturally, but the time you have to put in is years. Something most people aren't trying to do. You can't sell on giving people the truth. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. You can go look this data up for yourself. They're 5'4" to 5'8". So you can look amazing at 5'4", but you be a 5'10", 5'11", 6 foot tall man. Nah, you won't look the same. I'm doing one mastermind, I think in October in Colombia, like the actual country, Medellin. We have to see if the other people are ready for it. So medicine is ghetto. Jeanette, you can literally go type in oil wells, oil investing. 40K, baby. 40K, 10K. A lot of people don't have that. Solving people pay always pays. This is the thing, Aunt Johnson. I'm not disrespectful on it. I think people should pay. People pay me to come on this channel. I'm not a disrespecter. I think you should pay. I think you should pay. And what's going to happen is people are going to learn Web 3.0. You're paying. No problem. I will say a few people that actually put out organic content. I'm just telling you. Morpheus telling, listen, you saw the guy that won 13 billion in government contract. He was black. He was black. That's why people be out here. There's trash being taught in schools. Got a class on building tribe? Not necessarily. I hope their retirement is protected because that civil suit coming. It is, man. Yeah, I mean, it's really serious. It's that bad out here. Let me see if I can go the other one. But the reason I keep telling y'all this is these people that already, and this is also why I keep telling y'all you can't wait. Everybody's like, I'm waiting to do this, I'm waiting to do that. Go ahead and move if you're gonna move. Go on and do what you're gonna do. Because if you don't, the people you've been talking about this for 3, 4, 5 years. I'm thinking about moving to Texas. You still on my channel 6 years later talking about moving to Texas. I'm laughing at you. Because there's already people that have been moved here 3 years, dug in, made their money, and then went on about their business. So this is Nick Perry. He was here in Austin. He was like, yo, I got to get to a bigger fishbowl. I'm going to move to Miami. Gets to Miami, realized the dude in Houston is blowing it up and investing in the oil rig. Then gets a second place back in Houston. So it's like you left Austin, your office is still here, and then you had to come back, right? Because, there's just what happens is what you learn is if you move to a new city, it's a whole new environment. It's a whole new group of people. So if you learn from him, and this is why I always advocate for y'all to work your jobs and like really make it work, because he's just started getting these tattoos on his arm. He didn't have them before then. He just recently got these tattoos. If he used to work at LinkedIn, and he knows how to do the PPC, and if you guys go watch the interview I did with him on my channel here, what he ended up doing is because of LinkedIn, and he knew how it worked, he would go in every major city and put that his company was hiring, which pushed him high in the SEO and algorithms. I don't think you can still do that to this day, but it's a different type of time period. Again, this is why I tell y'all time is of the essence. Do something if you're going to do it. Stop playing. Stop, I'm going to do it next year. I'm going to do it later. I'm going to do it. Literally, he used to work for LinkedIn, so he knows those secrets, and he literally put his job offer for his company in every city, major city. Well, it pushed him up in the algorithm, and then when he did PPC for buying houses, his stuff came ahead of a lot of other people. He was on PPC when it was 20 cents, 40 cents. Now PPC, which is pay per click, is $1 to $40, $50, $60 a click in places like Arizona, parts of California. high wholesale markets. That's why I said, that's why when people say wholesale is dead, you still get big wholesale deals. You can get hoarder houses, you can get abandoned vacant areas, you can get land lots in the middle of nowhere. But because he spent those 3 years doing that, really 5, now he's able to do what? Him and these 4 other wholesalers invested in an oil rig. They done made wholesaler money for years. They done bought other properties. This dude is Chris Roon right here. I'm gonna show you who he is too. And a lot of times y'all sit here and go, well, why is it going to destroy creators? Because you're not going to get this easy push through like a lot of these guys did from 2018 to 2020, 2021. You're not going to get it. PPC, a lot of stuff, you're not going to get that. The game's changed, right? You're going to need money, play to pay. You're going to need money for promo, right? You're just going to need the money. You're going to put the money up. Now they out here buying whole oil rigs. I'm just tell you like it is, y'all. Me and him had the same person running our trucks. I'm not gonna put their name out there because we're all lawsuiting them people. Yeah, it's like that. That's how small the business world is. We suing the same people. And he like, hey, you saw me at a party. Hey man, is such and such running your stuff wrong? I said, yeah, man. They running your stuff wrong? Yeah, man, they running my stuff wrong too. Hey, you suing them? Yeah, I'm suing them, man. Hey, who your lawyer? It's my lawyer over here. Oh, yeah, it's my lawyer too. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go ahead and get to talking afterwards. Y'all, it's a small world. It's a small world. People that've done me dirty, it's such a small world that I can step foot in Florida and the other people go, shit, she know people in Florida? Let us let go of her shit. I'm putting it to you like that, y'all. That's how small the world is. The people that are really doing it is such a small space. They can't get along. They can't go far doing you dirty. It's too small. Okay? It's too small. You're going to learn that. There are not many people doing that. It's not enough of us out here doing it big. Small. Yeah, 13 billion. Listen, I ain't gonna go there on that. You can teaching young guys to acquire skill and building confidence in themselves go hand in hand. Facts. Life is nothing but a skill acquisition. And when y'all understand that, you'll learn it. There you go. It's value, money. Yeah. Imagine blocking a channel supporter for asking more clarification about the topic you're speaking on. No, because there's a description, there's a title. But if you're so concerned, you can join them. Blocked. Y'all, I don't care. Y'all, I don't care. You know how I don't care? Because those people are still watching the channel from the shadows. I don't care. You're not a supporter. People are not a supporter. Supporters are people who put super chats in the comments. People that come to the boat party are supporters. People that come hang out are supporters. People that support events are supporters. Saying, I'm here visually. Look at me. I'm here visually. I'm supporting you. No, you're not. That's y'all definition of support is like, you ever see a crime happening and everybody busts out their cell phone and they start recording? See, I'm helping. I'm recording with my cell phone. That's not helping. Helping is calling 911. Helping is like, hey man, cut that shit out. What are you doing? We have a very low bar of what is appropriate and how people can talk to you and how they can ask anything. No. See, this is why Web3 Pro gonna hurt y'all feelings. If I was a man, y'all would not talk to me like this. I already know. I go on many men's channels and they be like, oh, what are you talking about? Okay, I'll be quiet. Like they don't even do that. They just be quiet. They go, let me just hear it. Shit, let me just hear it. Let me get quiet. Let me just hear it. You dig what I'm saying? Support don't mean I get to come in here and ask you questions. Come on, man, get out of here. Okay? I know I'm getting on y'all nerves, but I'm just about to wrap this show up. And I just want to be very clear. Passport heavy creator is a prime example of different business models, marketing, company, travel. Bingo. Plus, Jabril is 50% ownership of Budgetnista. So let's go ahead and pull that up too while we're talking about it, while we're educating ourselves. Hey, what are we talking about? I thought we were talking about how Web 3.0 is going to destroy 50% of creators. Yeah, it is. That's what we're talking about the whole time. What's the title say? That's what we talking about. Erica, you're taking a long time to get to the topic. I'm sorry. I don't have sound bites, 15-second sound bites. And so that destroys a lot of people who have goldfish brains. Hey, can you give me a 7-second sound bite? No, I can't. And I don't have to. You don't like it, you can leave. Hey, man, you don't got to be like that. Yeah, I do. All right, so this is Jabril. He owns 50% of Budgenista's channel. Her Live Richer Academy. Why? Because he does all the ads. If you guys know how to run ads and PPC and teach 18 people staff, you too can make lots of moolah. Okay. Their company made what, $6 million the other year? So cut that in half, whatever that is. And then on top of that, he has all this travel, a travel company. Now, this guy, I don't know if you guys remember him, this Vietnamese guy right here, he helped him. See, he had a tech YouTube channel. He was tired of doing tech, sold it to somebody. It didn't work out because people follow you for the personality of you. Engineered Truth is what he was, the original Tech Tuesday before everybody else came out with tech shows. He was the original. And he was like, my mom is dying of cancer. I no longer want to do this. How can I do something different? I want to sell shoes because I have big fat feet. And that's what he ended up doing, is selling shoes. And Jabril is the one who taught him. Okay. So again, this is Live Richer Academy. Again, there's countless people out there teaching budgeting and how to move your money around. Let me see if I can pull up Engineered Truth while I'm at it. He still has a channel that makes money. Why does it make money? He's not even doing it anymore. He doesn't even want to do it anymore. Minimalist leather shoes. That's what he tells you he does now. But he was the original Tech Tuesday. Okay, look at his shoes. That's he's making $500,000 selling shoes. He's making close to $1 million to $2 million. But at the end of the day, gross net, all that kind of conversation. But he's happier than doing YouTube. But let's hop on YouTube real quick. Let's go ahead and hop back over and pull up Engineered Truth so you can see. Can't even spell. I'm special today. Engineered Truth. Dang it. You know what I'm trying to do. There you go. All right. Boom. People be hating on him. People literally be hating on. They're like, what happened to him? Where is he? He got canceled. He overreacted to somebody's video. He talked about how he hate fat women. Oh, we're gonna cancel him. You can't cancel somebody. Makes money. Again, tech lead Matt Trent. See, people are hating on him. Hating on him. All right. But this comes from where you can come on YouTube, make money, and then get your butt right on out the game and go somewhere else. But when you don't make your money, when you say, I'm thinking about it, I don't know, I'm nervous. When you actually come in here, knock it out the frame, then go do something else with your time, whatever that is you desire to do. That's what you're gonna start seeing in Web 3.0. People come out here, they're gonna make a lick. I mean, I guess that's a word kids use. I hate to be that way. They're gonna make a lick off YouTube, make a lick off Twitter, make a lick off TikTok, and go do something else. Because they don't have to do this full time. I know block ministry is a little bit out of control today, but I don't care. Block ministry, the doors are always open to be blocked. Always. It's all, I mean, I don't care, y'all. I mean, my friends are probably going to tell me, Erica, you need to get off the internet for the rest of the weekend. And I respect you. If any of my friends who know me send me a message, I understand. I'll respect it. Listen, O'Shea Duke Jackson was the original. Send them to the wall. Send them to the wall. They out of here. Thank you for reading James for the $10 super chat. Oh man. Lady in Forrest Gump roars. My sign is Pisces. We're very passionate and we're signs people. Let me go ahead. Don't block me. Here's my bit for the collection plate. John, you've already donated collection plate plenty. You are good in the good graces. You are a moderator on this channel. You good. Block ministry is, it's always open. Tied into the block ministry. Y'all, I'm just cutting up. Y'all, I need to get off here. Okay. Let me see these last ones. Yeah, I mean, he was the original. Yeah, he got caught up in doxing people. He was the original Tech Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? I know, it's way down. Thank you for the $20 you get. Love the channel. You doing your thing. Listen, y'all. I'm just telling y'all. Okay. Listen. Exactly. Where is the Luna? Where they at? Got 80 million out the coin, then it crashed. Yep. Fire people talking about his tweets. They getting them people out of here, y'all. Listen, okay, look. That's what I have for y'all. Web3 are going to wipe out a ton of people because doxing, because of internet behavior, because people are going to start being able to look you up and find you. Look up that you don't deal with your adult children. Look up that you lied about owning a house. Look up that you're doing weird stuff on the internet. They're going to start finding y'all. And you, in the Web 3.0, so people going to come on here, the smart kids, they going to come in here. What's his name? I mean, I think Diamond Dave talked about it, or Ty Lopez came in here and just dropped money and then got up out of here. That's the way a lot of people gonna do it for Web 3. They're gonna come in here, drop money, and get ghost. The organic buildup for years is gonna be a lot of people ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it because they know they can make the money, right? Boom. Read the Secure Act 2.0 and the crypto bill. Yeah. One more for donation for the road. Thank you, Valdez Brown. Brown, I appreciate it. I lost $30 in Luna, which wasn't bad, but $45 billion just disappeared. But a man made $600 million shorting it as it fell. I'd have to find that man and beat his legs. So, but yeah, this is gonna wipe out a lot of people. People want to do this for fun, wanting to come on YouTube for hours goofing off, and there's no meaning to it. That is what it is, right? All today I haven't sold anything. I mean, I don't need to. A lot of you already know about the digital real estate course and the training on Monday, whatever the 20th is. We got a training on Monday. And you know the boat party's coming up in 63 days. You know the people that are going to be at the boat party. I already told you who's going to be there. Black Heights tech folk, DJ the Money Coach, Tim Jackson, Andy buys houses out of Florida, Miss Gigi, Asia, and Marcus, and like 10 other folks. I mean, it's gonna be a smorgasbord party because we have a whole winery lockdown and a charter bus to take y'all back safely to the hotel room. And then we're gonna have the boat party and like, I'm going to Zanzibar, hitting Andy's thing in Miami. I mean in St. Pete, and then I'm going over to Europe for 2 months. So I mean, it is what it is. So be here, be square. A lot of stuff is gonna wrap up in the next 63 days for me. A lot of loans. I'll talk more about funding and how these companies are trying to, they're last minute. They're trying to, these interest rates don't mean nothing. Interest rates mean more money gonna come out. But I can't break that all down to y'all here. We just don't have time. All right. So again, this is your girl, Erica, Classic Clown Blog. Best thing you can do for me is hit the like button when you leave here. 11-hour stream on women, immigrants, and while we're here eating inflation sandwich. Yeah. You already know engineering cannabis. There's people that want to come on here and do that. And I salute them. Come on here and do 10-hour streams on silly season all day while you sit in your house and eat a bologna sandwich, about to be homeless. Do that. For real. Go ahead. And while everybody else is, because what happens every time it's a real recession, we're not in a real recession yet. We're just inflation right now. When the real recession happened, Master It IT course going to be full. Sub-Zero course going to be full. Everybody that I have on my channel for Tech Tuesday course going to be full. Everybody that's coming in here training how to do a skill is going to be tired. They're going to be training all day and night because people are going to be like, oh no, it's a change. We got to change. That's why you see a lot of creators going to bounce out. They're going to have to be like, I need consistent money. This ain't it. They're going to bounce. So anyways, you guys, this is your girl, Erica, Classic Clown Blog. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you that buys courses, watches the channels, on the block ministry, still watching. I appreciate you. Off the block ministry, not watching. I appreciate you. We try our best here. Have a good night, everybody. This is your girl, Erica, Classic Clown Blog. Later.